Hello everyone, and welcome back to Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars, and welcome back to the bustling metropolis of Marib. I'm Pete. Once again, I'm joined by...
I am Viv.
Yes, she is. And when we had last left, we had been chased by a homicidal kebab salesman for the sake of a toilet brush. So, let's head back now and return it to its rightful owner.
Oh, you covered in kebab sauce. Ew.
Mm-hmm. But we're one step closer to what we need to get to the bull's head. Hey, Ultar, look what we found.
Hello again, Ultar.
Praise be to Allah. I am blessed with your bountiful presence once more.
Look, I've got the toilet brush back.
You man of action, alrighty. Don't just wave at me. Give to manager.
Good advice.
Hello again, friend. There wasn't much point in trying to launch an in-depth conversation when I couldn't speak Arabic and he couldn't speak. Period. Well, I did know a few words of Arabic, but doubted the wisdom of using them. Here's your brush, sir. It wasn't easy getting it back. The manager took the brush from me, gave me the toilet keys as my reward, and stomped off. What was all that about?
Manager, he say, bah, look at state of this. Need much cleaning and detergent before go around my, you bend.
He said all that?
Body language account for much, you know. Oh, yes, indeedy.
A look can say 1,000 words. But anyway, we have the toilet keys.
It was the key to the club toilet.
Let's see what Ultar thinks of that.
Hello again, Ultar.
Praise be to Allah.
Yes.
I am blessed with your bountiful presence once more.
Look, I've got the keys to the toilet.
Is this life goal thing I read in GQ?
Long have I dreamed about regaining the toilet keys. Ultar never seems to be any less happy to see us.
No.
So here is the toilet. I hope it was everything you've dreamed of.
Looks lovely.
The mirror was as clean as anything else in there.
I'm looking good.
It was a roller towel dispenser.
Whee!
Hello? Anybody in there? No answer, so I gave it a push.
What the hell is that?
And I thought the French had strange toilets.
Oh, it's a long drop.
I hadn't drunk anything since the morning, and I didn't need to use it. The design of the toilet was a little different from what I was used to, but a toilet chain is a toilet chain all over the world.
Let's give it a pull, shall we?
Oops.
It wasn't me.
It was the short length of chain I'd taken from the toilet at the Club Alamat.
He stole it. He's always stealing stuff, this guy.
Now it comes to the territory of being an adventure game protagonist. Yeah, I suppose we should probably confess before we go any further.
Hello again, Ultar.
Praise be to
Oh,
Allah.
get on with it.
What does this toilet chain mean to you?
You got brush back so you could steal chain? You sure strange cookie, mister, yes?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
So anyway.
Spice from you.
Yeah, so, there's our reward for getting the toilet brush back.
Maybe they could sell it as an antiquity or something. Antique toilet chain.
A brand new toilet chain. That was the first time it's ever been used.
Ah.
So if anything, we've just discovered a major design flaw in the thing. too late for us to be friends, R2?
Hello again, sir.
Filthy bad!
Okay, I'm going.
Filthy bag.
Okay, fair enough. It is too late to be friends.
That's sad.
And speaking of the life's ambition that Ultar mentioned, there's Nijo playing with his new toy. Doesn't he look happy? Let's make him suffer for putting us on the kebab seller's death list. Okay, so now note how the ball bounced there. Hit the executive toy. Now, if we play with the cat there, now what will happen this time?
The fall hadn't done the statuette much good. It had lost its arms and gotten pretty chipped.
I don't know, it didn't do the Venus de Milo any harm.
No.
Where is it? Oh, there it is.
The statuette looked pretty sorry for itself after its fall, chipped with both arms broken off.
So now Nijo no longer has the
Hi,
ball.
Nijo.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
I should probably ask about the ball.
What happened to your ball, Nijo?
I regret to say that it has been confiscated by my father.
Oh, Nijo, I'm sorry.
Not to worry, sir. Soon he will forget why he has the ball and put it on the stand, at which point I shall recover it.
I'm sorry about the statuette being broken as well.
Again, do not fret, sir. It has been on the shelf for a long time. As merchandise, it did not have legs.
Now it hasn't got any arms either.
Very droll, sir.
Let's see what he makes of the statuette now.
May I have this statuette? It is broken after all.
Certainly. And when my father deals with that feline for breaking it, you can have a Davy Crockett hat as well.
I'll hold you to that, Nijo.
See you around, Nijo.
Ta-ta for now, sir.
Well, in fairness, he did kind of deserve that. He almost got us killed by a kebab salesman.
He did.
Hi there, Dwayne.
But anyway, let's show this statuette to Dwayne.
Hi there, George. How can I help you, young fella?
What do you think of this?
Looks like the kind of thing Pearl might be interested in. Not old enough, though.
Let's try Pearl directly.
Hello again, Pearl.
Why, hello, George. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Are you interested in antiquities?
Am I? What have you got there, George?
How about this fine statuette?
Oh, George, that'd be ideal, except, I don't know. It looks new, George. You wouldn't be trying to make a fool out of me, would you, George?
Good God, no, Pearl. Nothing could be further from my mind.
Okay, so we have something that she's interested in, but it's not old enough. So, or at least it doesn't look old enough. So how do we age it up a bit?
Wow. Are those herbs and spices? Are they accessible?
Well, these here?
No, here in front of
on the
us.
front?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Ah, okay. I was going to say stain it with something like tea or something.
You are on the right track. We do have something in our possession that will work.
Oh, it's not dirty tissue.
How the hell did you get that?
Because that's the only thing we have with paint on it. Isn't it?
The plaster seemed to soak up the grease paint until
Ew.
it began to look like stone.
But the grease paint was
See, that
white.
had me baffled for ages until I just clicked them all randomly together. In fact, I think a mate of mine actually had to help that as someone who had beaten the game. You're making me look a fool here, Viv.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
The grease paint had worked magic. Now it looked like aged marble instead of cheap plaster.
Let's see what she makes of that one.
Hello again, Pearl.
Why, hello, George. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
What do you think of this fine piece of ancient statuary?
Oh, not that. Just what I've been looking for. Just one thing, though.
Oh?
It looks awful similar to that modern one you showed me.
Ah, well, that's because... You see, that's because the first one I showed you was a modern copy of this one. And I sought out the artist who'd done the copy and bought the original. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh, George, how can you ever forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive, believe me. Would you like it?
Would I ever? I'm not carrying the money, though. If you go and find Dwayne, he'll pay you for it. If he gives you any trouble, just tell him that I want it.
Yeah, so somehow we tracked down the original artist and bought it off him, all while standing right in front of Pearl.
Absolutely.
Yeah, plausible deniability there, George. But first, let's see what Nijo makes of her handiwork. If we can find the statue. Yep, there we go.
He's really gonna try and sell it for you.
Hi, Nijo.
Hello again, sir. And how may I help you this time?
Yes, this one.
What do you think of that?
Remarkable. It seems older, much older. Quite remarkable.
Yeah, well, we got his seal of approval.
So long, Nijo.
Toodle pip, sir.
And I, yeah, you can just get Dwayne. Ah. Okay, we missed Dwayne there, but...
Will he come back round?
No, let's chase him. Come back, I'm not finished with you yet.
Hi there, Dwayne.
Hi there, George.
And once again, we're out of
How
shot.
can I help you, young fella?
What do you think of this?
Good gravy. Looks old.
Yeah, I had to turn this town upside down.
Boy, your luck's better than ours. Looks Roman.
I wouldn't know.
What'll they say back home? How much do you want, George?
Oh, I couldn't. It's the find of a lifetime. I mean...
$50. Take it or leave it.
I'll take it. Here you go.
And here you go.
I feel he could have got more.
Well, probably, but anyway. We are now richer to the tune of $50.
Oh, we know what we're gonna
$50.
spend that on.
In the States, I'd have thought of it as a good night out. Here in Marib, it represented hard currency.
So, conveniently, exactly how much we needed to get Ultar to take us to the bull's head.
Yeah.
So, let's see about that. Okay, so back in Club Element. Let's pay our fare.
Hello again, Ultar.
Praise be to Allah. I am blessed with your bountiful presence once more.
Look, Ultar, $50 US.
A splendid sum. Exactly sufficient for an exciting air-conditioned trip to the Bull's Head. What say you, oh adventurous one?
You know what? I've changed my mind. No, let's go for it.
You should go and have
Okay,
look
it's a
at
deal.
someone else.
Here's the cash.
Ah, most splendid. As you say, the cash price moolah is correct. Mister, we make with haste.
Where exactly is your taxi? Because the only vehicle I can see around here is an aging army surplus truck.
Yes?
Ah, okay. I'll be along in a minute.
Yeah, that sounds like a comfortable ride.
It will be. Oh, he's keen.
Yes!
It didn't seem right to take off with the toilet keys, so I left them on the bar.
So the chain's okay, but the keys were crossing some kind of boundary.
Oh, yeah.
Hello again, Ultar.
His most splendid and adventurous client.
So, let's be on our merry way.
That's your taxi?
Oh, yes, most assuredly. Most entirely splendid taxi in all Marib.
It looks like an old army truck to me.
Bah! You Americans with your checkerboard caps and your Judd Hershes. You have lost sight of what a taxi should truly be.
About 4 tons by the look of it.
There, you have hit the nail in the nutshell.
Okay, already, let's go.
Regrettably not, most esteemed pair. There is a minor problem of a tiny nature.
Of course
The
there is.
fan belt has taken it upon itself to break.
So, what are you gonna do?
What can I do? I must wait for a ride to the garage for a replacement.
How long is that gonna take?
1 day, maybe 6.
I can't wait that long. We gotta get moving.
But how, my friend?
I'll think of something.
You didn't think it was going to be that easy, did you?
Bye for now, Ultar.
May good fortune follow you, mister.
Okay, so we need something to use as a
Tights.
fan belt. No. Yeah. They probably would do, but sadly we don't have a pair of tights nearby.
I'm sure the American tourist lady will have some.
No, afraid not.
On the store, maybe?
Nope. It is in fact back at the club.
Oh, is it a rug?
Nope.
A bit of rugging.
No, don't talk to him, George. We're trying to go. Why the fuck can't I get up here?
Is it
It's
an
me
iron
again.
around?
Muruba!
Oop.
Hello, sir!
Okay, that was weird.
Ma'a salama!
Can I go now?
No.
Thank you.
You must pay the conversation tax.
Okay, I have never seen that happen before. That's unusual. So back here we are again.
It was the keys for the toilet, lying where I'd left them.
Toilet paper isn't alright.
No, not the toilet paper, but there was something else in there.
A towel thing.
Bingo.
I suppose that's like a
It's fairly
a
sturdy
real
stuff.
thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not like, you know, just standard paper. It's like proper stuff. But first we need to get it out. So we need to unlock that. So now we have a sheet
It
of
was a length of coarse grey toweling from the toilet at the Club Alamut.
It used to be Snow White here.
So once again, the chain, that's fair enough. The tiling, that's okay. But the keys, no! They must
He
stay.
draws a line. He has some form of moral compass.
And now all the way back down again. And back to Ultar.
It does sound like some form of scam though, does it not?
Yeah.
I'll take your 50 quid and then, oh no, it's broken down.
Yeah, old Ultar couldn't believe his luck when the thing broke. He's $50 richer for doing sod all. But nope, we're not letting him away that easy. Oh, by the way, the chain, that's a red herring. That does nothing.
Oh. You thought it would.
Hello again, Ultar.
His most splendid and adventurous client.
Is this any use to you?
My friend, the very thing, yes.
Ultar took the towel from me, cut it in 2 lengthways, and gave me half back. With his half, he did the kind of fan belt replacement that's normally done with stockings.
There, you were close on the
If
mark.
I knot the ends together, so serviceable, yes?
Yes.
Very serviceable indeed.
Stockings might work on a Bentley, but on a truck, the coarse toweling did the job nicely.
Come along, my friend. You want to see the bull's head? Yes.
Yes!
Yes, we do.
Here we go. Yeah, we go. Cutting edge 1996 graphics. rock looks like it's in pain. Okay, sorry for the abrupt cut there, everybody. There was some technical issues with the recording software there. Don't worry, I didn't miss much. It was basically just a slow pan up the hill to this place here, but don't worry, we'll see it all again soon enough. So, what do we have here?
Centuries of hot days and cold nights had opened a crack in the cliff edge, deep into the living rock.
Okay, so we can't go straight down. But we do have a little tree over here.
A young tree grew at the edge of the drop.
Yet another addition to the massive pockets of doom.
The stick I'd broken off was surprisingly hard and inflexible.
Of course it was.
So we have everything we need here to make a makeshift mountaineering kit.
Okay.
Ultar gave us the other half of the toweling back for a reason.
Nice.
With a flourish, I tied the end of the towel to the stick with a textbook reef knot.
There we go.
I was now in possession of the patented Stobart stick towel. If I could only think of a use for it.
Stick towel.
Here's a thought. You shove it in this hole here.
I could see that crack would make a good anchor point.
Oh yeah, that's well anchored, alright. I mean, look at that. That looks flimsy as hell.
That'll keep everyone safe.
Well, that looked really safe.
See, he agrees
But I
with
had
us.
no choice. I hadn't anticipated going mountaineering when I'd come to Syria.
No shit.
Okay, so we're down relatively painlessly. So, not a whole lot over here. Come on, why can't I go over here? Come on. That's a big drop.
Yeah.
This country sure was beautiful. I'd have to visit again sometime when I wasn't in such a hurry. Down below, I could see the top of Ultar's soft-top truck. It seemed a hell of a long way down. I got that, go on, jump, it'll be fun feeling you sometimes get at the cliff edge.
Never.
If I managed to land on the truck without hitting a support, I might even survive it. If I'd been a little bit younger and a whole bunch more stupid, I might have gone for it.
Okay.
That's terrifying.
Still, nice view though.
Yeah.
The only other thing we can see for now is this little niche in the wall.
Close up, the niche looked somehow artificial.
Interesting.
I didn't like the idea of putting my hand in there. But there was something in there.
Something
a
angry?
metal ring. As wide as my hand. So, there was a metal ring in the niche. It seemed like another calling card from the Templars.
Sounds like we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
I took a firm hold of the ring and pulled.
Everything collapses onto you.
Whoa there!
Aha!
A secret door. All I needed now was Vincent Price to loom up out of the dark for my day to be complete.
Why, hello there.
He takes awful risks, doesn't he?
Yeah, this doesn't look terrifying in the slightest. Looks so sinister, that beckoning hand,
Around
especially
the
in
corner,
here.
I found the corpse. Oh my God. Klausner? Large as life and twice as dead. I'd hardly had time to accept the fact when I heard the door mechanism start up again. Oh man, no!
Didn't think this
The
through,
door
did
had
we,
slammed
George?
shut, trapping me. I had a bad feeling about how Klausner had died.
Yeah.
I couldn't help but notice faint bloody finger marks on the rock, as if somebody had tried to claw their way out.
Oh.
I examined the door carefully, high and low. I looked for levers and rings to pull, panels and buttons to push like in the movies, and found nothing.
So, yep, we're
So
trapped
he
in here.
basically died of whatever, malnutrition or
Well,
something.
we can go over and have a look at the body now.
Without getting too close, I couldn't see any marks of violence, apart from his fingertips being scraped raw, and that seemed self-inflicted. Klausner had been pretty smart to get this far, but he was still dead.
And like a moment of panic, just either right after getting sealed in or a few days later when the dehydration would begin to set in.
Okay, all right.
Oh, come on, this isn't the first time you've searched a corpse, George.
Hey, what's this? I'd found some kind of lens. A very old lens made from a very hard glass. That settled it. The knight on the manuscript had been holding a lens the whole time, not a crystal ball.
The Templars mentioned losing one. So
Yeah.
yeah, they seem to think Klausner had gone off on a wild goose chase, but no,
He was right.
he was right. Such a shame he didn't make it back.
It was the lens that I'd found on Klausner's body.
Well, there's not a whole lot else to do in here, so let's have a look around.
A stone head bearing 3 bearded faces. It was a strange image, but a powerful one, redolent with antiquity and ancient mysteries. Sure was an ugly one, though.
And it's an image we've seen before. Remember the reflection from the
Ah,
microscope?
of course, yeah.
It's in microscript again, the manuscript.
I couldn't think of anything to do with the statue, apart from scaring small children with it.
Yeah, as good a use as any, I think.
Yes, I would do it for that.
The work that had gone into this place was impressive. I had to hand it to the Templars. When they built a secret cave, they built a quality secret cave. Without explosives or a pickaxe, there wasn't a whole bundle I could do to the brickwork.
There's one last thing to examine here, which is this tablet in the background, but before that, I'm just going to save.
Is this where we die?
Yep, there's quite a number of deaths coming here.
Oh, okay.
This one took me quite a bit of trial and error back in the day before I finally found the way through.
Up on the wall was an inscription, partially eroded by the ages. Something, something, in occidenta cita est, in ora mundi. The Latin was clear enough, but what did it mean? The mouth's opening. It must be Ultar. My God, if he comes in, we'll both be trapped. Ultar! Don't come in! It's a trap! Stay where you are! You!
Crap.
Hello, Mr. Stobart.
Wait a minute, that's not Ultar!
Most unusual placing. Please, do not make any sudden moves. I have no desire to maim you.
Did you say maim?
I did. Dead men tell no tales, as you say. And I want to hear everything that you have to tell me.
And what if I don't want to talk?
Then I shall, most regrettably, have to kill you. Rest assured, however, that I am an excellent shot you would not suffer.
Oh, that's good. Believe me, I'm really assured.
It is rather dark in here. I think we should conduct our business outside.
Why should I make myself an easier target?
If I fire at you, Mr. Stobart, I shall hit you even in here. But, unfortunately, my marksmanship will suffer. It could be the difference between hitting you in the leg or the groin.
Boy, it sure is hot in here.
No sudden moves, Mr. Stobart.
So yeah, either we've finally caught up with him or he's caught up with us. It's hard to tell at this point.
Yeah.
Now then, where shall we start?
How about being bosom buddies and you putting that gun away?
Klausner, do you know where he is?
Okay, we have a series of questions now. We can either lie through our teeth or be honest and tell him that we found Klausner's body in the cave.
We can say we found the body, I suppose.
We have nothing to gain from lying about
Yeah.
that. I'm probably going to be doing this a few times anyway,
Okay.
so let's see what all we can get.
Yep, he's dead. Just around the corner of the cave. You want to look?
I'll take your word for it. How did he die?
Starvation or dehydration by the look of it.
He was caught in this trap you were shouting about. Yes, I suspected as much. The Templars were not ones to give away their secrets lightly. Was he carrying anything of importance?
And again, we can be honest or lie.
Lie?
Do we
Is
want to
this
risk
how
him,
we die?
Do we want to risk him finding out about the lens? Okay, let's lie.
No, nothing.
So, why is this location important? What did the Templars hide here if not an artifact?
It could have been an artifact that he just didn't find.
Lie.
Lie again.
Well, there is something, I guess, but you can't move it.
Yes? What is it?
It's a treasure map. Yeah, X marks the spot.
Come now, do you expect me to believe that?
Yeah, okay. You caught me. But round the corner, there is something in Latin up on the wall.
Latin? Do you remember it, Mr. Stobart?
In accidenta cita est, in ora mundi.
Ah, the words of Caesar. Yes, that makes sense.
Well, I know that roughly it means to the west, to the edge of the world. But what the heck is that about?
It tells me where the sword of Baphomet lies. Mr. Stobart, I am sure that you are just what you appear to be. A gifted amateur.
Thanks, I think.
But I can no longer tolerate your interference. There is far more at stake than you realize.
So what are you gonna do?
I regret that we must end this here and now. Your only choice now is whether you die like a man or like a dog.
That is a very nice icon, though.
Yeah.
A dog wearing George's jacket. And yeah, we're just going to show off the death scene first, so yeah, we're going to die like a dog.
Hey, look now. Don't kill me. I've got money. Maybe
No, we don't. We
cut
gave
a
it to
deal.
Ultar,
You
remember?
disappoint me.
Oh, he shot him. Oh.
Well, party time for the vultures, if nothing else.
Yes. Yes. Happy vulture.
Okay, so let's try that again.
I couldn't take the inscription with me, and I didn't have a notebook or a camera to record it. All I could do was stare at it and try to memorize it. In accidenta cita est, in ora mundi. Okay. That would have to do. The mouth's opening. My God.
And this bit we've all seen already, so let's just jump ahead. Okay,
Now
back where we
then,
were.
where shall we start?
How about being bosom buddies and you...
How'd that?
Klausner.
Okay, so once again, he's asked us about Klausner. Shall we be honest, or shall we lie this time?
I think honesty seemed to work.
I'm fairly sure this one doesn't have an effect. Shall we just do the opposite of everything we did
Yeah,
last
okay.
time?
Yeah, why not?
Klausner? Who the hell's Klausner?
Oh, good
I
one,
followed
George.
his trail here, as I believe did you.
I never heard of this Klausner guy before. I just asked around about strangers and got lucky.
Luck is a commodity that you are sorely pressed for now, Mr. Stobart. I have been watching you since you arrived in Marib.
You have? I never noticed you.
Precisely my point. You don't know what I know. Please bear this in mind when answering my next questions. Now, where is Klausner?
We won't ask
Shall
that.
we chance our arm again?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can lie again.
I'm telling you, I never heard of the man, and I don't know where he is. Now, if you're gonna kill me, just get it over with, because I've got a full itinerary.
Very well.
He does!
Yeah. To be fair, we quite literally asked for that.
Yeah. Wow. I thought there might be a bit of mercy.
So, there's the second one. Take 3. Okay, so this time we'll be honest about Klausner again.
Yep, he's dead. Just around the corner of the cave.
I'll take you.
Starvation.
He was here. Was he?
And this time, shall we be honest about the lens we found?
I'm so reluctant to, but we could, yeah, why not?
Yeah, he was carrying some sort of lens. I've got it with me.
Give it to me.
I don't think so.
Don't be a fool, Mr. Stobart.
If I give it to you, what's to stop you killing me?
What is to stop me killing you anyway?
You might hit the lens.
Not if I shoot you in the head.
When I fall, the lens might get broken.
Yes. You plead convincingly, Mr. Stobart. Perhaps you will live to see another day. Perhaps. Was there anything else?
Shall we swap back to lying again?
Yeah, why not?
Well, there is something, I guess, but you can't move it.
Yes? What is it?
Skip to the end.
Your only choice now is whether you die like a man or like a dog.
Okay, so the dog didn't do us any favours
Try
last
man.
time. Let's try facing it like a man.
Okay, you're the boss. I'll take my medicine.
You are an honorable man, Mr. Stobart. A rare breed. I should like to shake your hand.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, what the heck? It was a long way down. Below, I could see Ultar's truck.
Yes, let's just shake his hand, shall we?
Okay, let's get this over with.
oh. Was not expecting that.
Yeah, that's what happens if you just go along with it. You have to actually manually select the hand buzzer and use
Yeah, I
it.
thought that's what he would do.
Yeah, that was one of many failed attempts from the first time I played this game.
Oh.
Thinking it was just automatically trigger as
I
well.
was like, the boss has been around for a long time now.
Okay, so let's try it again.
Now then,
How?
Klaus.
Yep.
Be honest about that.
Start.
He was caught.
He knows about
here.
Klausner, so we may as well be honest.
Yeah. He was.
Give it to.
I don't.
Don't.
If I give.
What is to stop?
You might hit the.
No.
When I.
He. You plead. Perhaps. Was there?
And now he's asked about if there was anything else, and we've lied both previous times, so let's try honesty this time.
Well, there was something in Latin up on the wall.
What did it say?
In Acadenta.
And we get much the same, so let's die like a man.
Okay, you're the boss.
You are an. I should like.
Yeah. It was a long way down. Below, I could see Ultar's truck.
And can you tell what we have to do afterwards?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Buzz him,
Oh,
and then
God.
run like hell.
Oh god. Okay, not so godly. I assume he didn't get shot.
No, you can't
Oh!
try. Now you can try and pick up the gun as well, but it doesn't end well.
Luckily, the canopy on Ultar's truck broke my fall.
Thank goodness for that.
Thank
The
goodness
worst
for
part of
Ultar.
the experience was Ultar's driving.
What about the lens? Is it still in one piece?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's good to see you again, Josh.
Really? Well, I have to say, I'd have enjoyed Syria a lot more if you'd been there.
I wouldn't have been much help. Anyway, you did just fine on your own.
Right. Let's show off the lens.
Have you any idea what this lens might be used for?
As a magnifying glass, obviously.
Oh, we'll find then. Whatever the devil you think.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Okay.
I wonder if they could have read the manuscript of it or something.
No, you're on the right track, but it's not the manuscript that's read. We have already been in the place where we use the lens, though.
Okay.
Any thoughts?
Do we have to leave the country, or is it in?
No, it's in Paris.
Okay. It's not the police stations. Would it be the museum?
Well, actually, it might be worth asking Andre about it. Let's see what he thinks.
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie. Where have you been? Nicole said you were away.
I just returned from Syria.
Syria? On the trail of the Templars?
It's a long story, but I found the bull's head. It was referred to on the manuscript, remember?
Yes. What is it?
A secret cave built into a high cliff face. In the cave, I discovered a map bearing a phrase in Latin. In accidenta sita est in ora mundi.
The island of Britain.
Lies at the edge of the world, to the west.
Strange. That map seems to contain a series of pointers.
Like I said, it's a treasure map.
So we can show him the lens now.
Does this lens mean anything to you?
Nothing.
Oh.
No, fair enough then. Now we can ask about Nico. I'm sure he won't be creepy in the slightest.
You didn't say you knew Nico at college.
Didn't I? Ah, oui. She was an odd little thing back then. Quite an endearing waif, I suppose, but she always looked so miserable.
Well, that's hardly surprising. She was mourning her dad.
I know. She wore nothing but black for 7 years. She was more goth than Alaric the Visigoth.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
Okay, so no hints from Andre, but... Any ideas?
The old church.
You motherfucker. You're bang on the money.
Well, it wouldn't be the original crime scene.
No.
And...
Yeah, process of elimination, I suppose.
Yeah.
So, yeah, back to Montfaucon. And look who's back.
Oh, Croy.
You're back.
Oui, I have returned.
Hello again.
Hello again, monsieur.
Well, I wasn't expecting to see you back here again.
No? Well, it is a strange thing, but I am here on duty.
On duty? But you're just sitting there drinking wine.
No, I am not just drinking wine. I am undercover.
I must be missing something. You're in uniform.
Precisely, monsieur. My cover is that of an indolent, wine-guzzling police officer.
He's
You've
become
got
the
me
mask.
Merci. But in reality, my every muscle is poised, every nerve honed. I am drawn tight, ready to pounce. Pajang!
Who or what were you planning to pizzang on?
You must have heard, monsieur, of the terror that is gripping Paris.
You mean the killings? Oh, at last, someone's taken action.
People die every day. No, I am on the trail of Sieur Jacques.
Who?
Sieur Jacques, the terror of the subterranean city. He pops up here, he pops up there. The cops, they seek him everywhere. Is he so hush or beneath the neck? That damned elusive Sir Jacques.
Bravo, that's very good.
Merci. I was up half the night writing that.
I believe him.
Yeah.
Who is this Sewer Jacques character anyway?
Ah, if we but knew that, we could have him in custody in an hour.
Oh.
But he is cunning. To despoil the sewers of our fair city, he has committed many deceptions. He has pretended to be a police officer and deluded a poor war veteran.
This sounds familiar.
He has pretended to be a jongleur
Wow, is that the time?
and an American tourist.
Who
What
could it be?
nationality are you, monsieur?
Canadian. Well, gotta go now. See ya. Well, it's not everyone who can say they started an urban myth.
Let's run away, shall we?
Yeah, before he notices.
Yeah. But conveniently, we are right next to the church, though, where we're heading next. So, yeah, with a new urban myth freshly started, I think that's a good place to wrap up for today. So join us next time when we go back to the church and discover what the purpose of the lens is. And then, ideally, we'll find out some more about Baphomet on top of that. So until then, say goodnight, Viv.
Good night, Viv.
No night.